Well, shit. Looks like the world's back at it again. The internet is mad. Hollywood's going crazy. Letitia Wright of the Black Panther movie is under fire right now as an anti-vaxxer. As she shared a video, and the internet's outraged. What do you know? Let's talk about it. It's no surprise that, when you have someone high profile like this come out and start asking questions, that the internet starts losing its mind, right? And I know there's this big push right now that you need to just kind of follow along and do your civic duty and lock down and wear all the masks and do this and that. And it's fine. It's fine. But my problem is, and it's always been this, especially the past couple months, as I've just started to dig deeper into things and look at stories in a different way, look at news in a different way. And when I see a news story like this, it worries me that when people just share their thoughts, when people say, "Hey, I'm not really sure about this," or "Hey, what's in this thing? Why is it that we need this right now?" Like it, and then they get shit for it. I mean, 10 minutes ago, this woman was a hero for her acting portrayal of her character in Black Panther. Everyone's excited for her movie coming out, the fact that it's coming out, but she shares her thoughts and questions something that seems fairly legitimate. I mean, of course everyone wants, COVID to go away. No one wants it to stick around. No one wants it to be the new norm. But to get all over this woman's case because she wanted to know what was in it, what she's putting in her body, cares. Again, this kind of spirals back to the whole freedom of speech thing, and even just the ability to have your own thought. And then, her co-star Don Cheadle comes out, "Never defend anybody posting this." Okay, dude. People are saying she's irresponsible and reckless. Reckless. Well, she did. It seemed that she has clarified her statement a little bit, that sharing that video was just as a, she says here, it's an article from NBC News, "I'm just concerned about what's in it. That's all." Okay. What's wrong with that? What are we getting so mad about here? Because she wants some clarification. She wants to know what's going on. Now, I get it. I get that some people have taken, vaccinations a little crazy. We've done amazing things in the field of science and eradicated some awful, awful diseases, ones that affect people far more than COVID, in my opinion. I mean, in a very real and awful way. We've made strides. And of course, everyone's, oh, there's this or there's that in the vaccine. That's why my kid has autism, or this, that's all, many studies that say that all that stuff is just bogus. But this, this is brand new. It's not even hardly tested. And there's people in the medical field who are like, "Whoa, slow down. Yes, it's great that we have a vaccine, but let's reel it in. Let's go about this the right way. Normally this stuff takes years. We're doing it we're only doing it in a couple months." So there's the side that's like, let's take care. And then there's, of course, there's the Hollywood actress that steps up and says, "Oh, what, I'm just kind of concerned. What's in this? Should we just be going to get it?" And you have these three fools who are like, "Yeah, I'll just get it to let the public trust us." I wouldn't trust these three guys regardless. It's just a real shame. It's a real shame when people can't have their own thoughts. I understand that the issue is, right? The issue is that she's got a big platform. She is super famous, and what she says, the masses believe. I'm like, well, I mean, if there's people out there who don't want the vaccine, that's fine. It's their choice. I don't know. I'm always on the fence because I think vaccines are awesome. I think they're great. I'm vaccinated. My kids are vaccinated. Whatever. But like, I would choose to take a vaccine. Would I choose to take it right now? Do I think this COVID-19 vaccine is the end all be all vaccine that we need? Probably not. I mean, that's just me, I think, using my head a little bit. But to go and villainize, this poor woman because she had her own independent thought on the matter and wanted to know, like, what's in this? What's going on? What are we putting in our bodies? Hardly seems like the worst thing in the world. And again, it's just the internet wanting to be mad at something. They haven't been mad at something in a couple minutes, so they're just looking for the next big thing to do. I think it's bullshit. I think they should leave this person alone. I mean, who am I to say? But again, I don't. You have Biden, Obama, Bush, and Clinton saying that, oh, we'll test this vaccine on camera. Don't care. Millions of innocent lives lost at your behest. Don't need you to show me that this vaccine is safe. I mean, are you also going to show us that if there is FX, are you going to show that on camera too? Like, I mean, come on now. Good for you guys for coming together, but again, there's two sides to this, right? There's the medical community who I've seen say, like, let's reel it in, let's slow down. It's great that there's a vaccine, but at some point we need to reel it in a touch and make sure this is done in the proper way. However this came to be, whether it's just the science community's doing or it's, Trump's Operation Warp Speed, whatever, it doesn't matter. But now that we're here, we've done in 9 months what is normally done over years. Let's just make sure that we need to do this in some sort of like steady way. Of course, people are going to want to try this out and be on the forefront of it. And if it works, awesome. Great. Stop ruining people's like career because you need a few extra clicks before you need, a couple of new headlines, which mean nothing. There's internet outrage for no damn reason. That's it. No reason. Hopefully the world wises up in the next hour and drops it for her sake and everyone else's sake. It's not even news. Not even news. That's it. That's my take. Thank you for joining again. Because this is, again, this is the thing, right? This is part of the fight that we're going against right now, is that there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things masquerading as news out there that is just like, it's not. Or it's just like, duh, of course. But I hope, I'm hoping that by doing these videos, it's a little cathartic for me, first of all, but also for people who are just out there thinking like, what is going on? People as politically confused as I am right now, who spent years being like, no, we just got to be on the forefront, the progressive front of fighting for change and this and that, and not fully understanding the world around us. That's it. Again, if you like this sort of thing, if you like asking the questions, if you like trying to understand what's going on out there, I encourage you to like the video, share it with your friends, comment, throw me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of this. Is this a story? Is this really what's going on? Do we need to worry about this giant anti-vaxxer movement right now? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I try and put out a video multiple times a week, usually around 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just in time for your mid or end of your work day. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video.